Good morning. Buckle up for the best answers to the question you've always been asking yourself, maybe. What are dark secrets about the porn industry that people should know? A trafficked 15-year-old was found on Pornhub. Almost 100 videos. She was verified by Pornhub while trafficked. WTF? I hope Pornhub deleted everything. I saw a post a few months ago by a girl who keeps finding videos on Pornhub that were taken of her being raped while apparently very obviously underage. She said she reports them over and over to Pornhub and they are rarely taken down. As if in this situation she hasn't already been traumatized enough, she also has to try and police the distribution of those videos seemingly alone against a company that didn't seem to give a crap about it. A lot of actors takes a lot of drugs. Like a lot. Plus basically every male actor gets erectile dysfunction after being in the business for so long as they are pumped up on Viagra. Too much blow and the cock won't grow. Too much white and your dick ain't right. Too much speed and your peen won't breed. Many of the 18-yo porn stars were recruited when they were 16 or 17. Damn, that's fricked up. Do they film at 16 to 17 or is it just recruitment? As far as recording, it's almost always when they're 18, but I wouldn't doubt they practice beforehand. That's some creepy poop. Not sure if it's been said yet, but the outdoor or public scenes require permits to shoot. 80% of the time the crew shows up with a police scanner and cheeses it before the cops show up. Edit. Yes folks, Therese, worse out there than evading paperwork filing costs in the porn industry, but when posting initially I really expected this to be overlooked. Also, cheese it is an outdated term apparently. Didn't know this before googling it just now, but cheese it means run away. The grooming and locking. If you've never heard of locking, it's basically when a group of girls doing porn are living together, typically, and they are pressured to spend their money by producers who claim to be their friends. The goal here is to diminish any sort of saving money thought process, and they make it out like the money will never stop coming. This keeps them broke and making doing more shoots. Oh, I also used to drive some exotic dancers 2 or 3 cities to do regular doctor appointments. They never felt safe going local because they always get recognized and people get creepy. Not sure if that counts as porn industry, but I'd imagine the same rules apply. I'm a stripper, been one 15 years, there's a name for this and it's called never poop where you eat, meaning never work in the same city as you live. It can be as dangerous as seeing a man from the club sitting outside your house because he was certain that no matter how many times you told him no, he's convinced you are secretly in love with him. It can be as simple as someone recognizing you in the grocery store and has respect and doesn't say anything, but he's still there. Once you've made the decision to sell yourself, men think all that's left is haggling over the price. Well, it's not. Just because I'm comfortable up on stage naked and can hold a conversation while my underwear is on your head doesn't mean I want that environment everywhere I go. Your revved up wife who'll go down on you in the kitchen is not expected to do that same thing while she's shopping for yams and eggs, so why do they think I'll do it? The most scary? When someone thinks they know me more as a person now and gets special privileges because they tried to wave at me while I was doing laundry somewhere. I had a young man run up to me in a Home Depot like I was his long-lost high school girlfriend so he could introduce me to his beer buddies because 2 weeks earlier I had ridden him around the stage like a donkey at his bachelor party at the club. Dude, I am not your girlfriend just because I wrote Athena was here on your back with a magic marker as part of the show. All the other strippers you hired to participate did it too. Go away, I'm trying to buy a new pond for my turtles. The whole tons of Viagra thing is absolutely true, and so is the bit about casting directors playing fast and loose with STDs. I have a friend that once turned down a shoot for a gay porn at a campground because none of the actors were required to be tested beforehand. A few of them ended up contracting HIV from that shoot. You could tell all the guys during the late 90s early 2000s were jacked up on steroids and Viagra. Eric Everhart is a great example. The guys were built like football players. They had tiny, shriveled up testicles from the roids and their chests and faces were super red from Viagra. They all looked like they had sunburns on their chest, necks and face. That was a Viagra flush. Japanese people have normal genitalia. Their junk isn't actually pixelated in real life. Wait, they don't have lightsaber dicks? At first I thought it was their dicks making a whining sound, then I realized it was actually the women. Hot Girls Wanted, produced by Rashida Jones, explores most of the seedy practices discussed in here. Seen it and can highly recommend it. Also its follow-up film. The dressing room trash cans are full of empty disposable enemas and it smells like farts and sadness in there. It smells like farts and sadness at my job too. Oh, a fellow dev I see that some companies like girls do porn systematically trick/coerce young women into porn. I read both articles you sourced. There's a story in the story. I think this happens so much more than just this one company. Sad. But good article for education. Johnny Sins is not an astronaut, or firefighter, or police officer. Then what is he then? Duh? A plumber. So telling me Johnny Sins is Mario. Those orgasms aren't real. Next you'll be telling me my wife is faking it too. I don't know, she's pretty convincing. Slate him. 1. Amateur/homemade 18 years/0 vids are likely not 18. 2. The industry gives no poops about protecting minors. If it were legal they'd go as low as they could. C. Japan, Color Climax, Tracy Lords. Tracy Lords' case is especially despicable due to all the hate she received when it came out she was 16 in her vids and 14 in her pinups, as well as the fact that in 1987 they made a porn film about her sexual exploitation. 3. Pornhub specifically makes it especially difficult to get minors taken down from the site even if you report multiple times. Several famous minors are actually recommended search terms. 4. Not really the industry, but whenever there's a high-profile rape in the news the victim's name becomes a popular search terms on all sites. What would have been your answer or question? Leave it in the comments below. Slap that like and subscribe button for more, and check out the link in the video description for even more answers. Peace out, and catch you in the next video.